Welcome everyone. Today we're traveling to one of the most important Revolutionary Era sites in America, Independence Hall in Philadelphia. This is where the United States declared independence from Britain in 1776 and later framed the Constitution in 1787. It's not just a building, it's the stage where a new nation was born. In the summer of 1776, delegates of the Second Continental Congress gathered in the Assembly Room of Independence Hall. Heated debates raged. Should the colonies break away from Britain or seek compromise? On July 4th, the delegates adopted the Declaration of Independence. Drafted primarily by Thomas Jefferson, this moment transformed the colonies into a nation. Just over a decade later, in 1787, the Constitutional Convention assembled in the same room. Leaders like George Washington, James Madison, and Benjamin Franklin hammered out compromises over representation, federal power, and slavery. As historian Gordon Wood has argued in The Creation of the American Republic, the debates in Philadelphia reflected a bold experiment in Republican government, one that continues to shape us today. After the Revolution, Independence Hall continued to serve as Pennsylvania's government building, but its national significance soon overshadowed local politics. By the 1800s, Americans began to treat it as a shrine of liberty. Yet preservation wasn't always perfect. Parts of the original complex were altered, and the building risked neglect. By the mid-19th century, civic leaders recognized its importance and led restoration efforts. Today, the National Park Service oversees Independence Hall as part of the Independence National Historical Park. In 1979, UNESCO declared it a World Heritage Site, recognizing its global significance. As historian Charlene Myers explains in Independence Hall: An American Memory, the site has served not only as a historic landmark but also as a stage for political protests, women's suffrage rallies, and civil rights demonstrations. Its meaning has always been contested and alive. So how should we understand Independence Hall today? Historians and interpreters have offered at least two main perspectives. The first is the patriotic interpretation. Here, Independence Hall is seen as a sacred birthplace of liberty, the place where American democracy began. School children visiting on field trips often hear about the courage and unity of the Founding Fathers. But there's also a critical interpretation. The Declaration proclaimed that all men are created equal, yet many of the men in this building owned enslaved people. Women, Native Americans, and the poor were excluded from political life. As historian Gary Nash points out in The Unknown American Revolution, the struggle for liberty was never complete. It left many voices unheard. Together, these perspectives remind us that Independence Hall represents both extraordinary achievement and unfinished promises of freedom. So why visit Independence Hall with students? A field trip here makes history tangible. Standing in the assembly room where Jefferson, Franklin, and Madison debated connects students to the human drama of revolution. The National Park Service provides guided tours, exhibits, and even role-playing activities that spark critical thinking. Teachers can use the site to encourage students to ask, what did liberty mean in 1776? Who was included? And who was left out? And how do those debates connect to the challenges we face today? Independence Hall is more than a building. It's a living classroom. By studying it, and even better, by visiting it, we see how the Revolution's ideals continue to challenge and inspire us. Thank you.